Hello, hello. It's been so long since I've done a Periscope. Maybe y'all will come on. Let's see. Let me clean this. Woo-hoo-hoo. I look a mess. Hi! Great morning, y'all. I look a mess. I have to get dressed. I am in the hotel in Baltimore, or Maryland. Columbia, Maryland. Hey, y'all. Hey. Okay, so y'all see our hotel room. We have this cool little suite. Isn't it sweet? It's like a full-fledged kitchen up in here. Party time. I think I'm gonna end up having a little meet and greet or something. So my roommate's room is in there. Nicole Roberts-Jones. I'm up in here. This is my room. It's a bit of a mess, right? So I'll tell y'all the hotel chain in a bit. I gotta get dressed. So you guys are gonna be with me getting dressed. I actually took Periscope off my phone. I had to take everything off my phone because of having over 7,000 videos and pictures. So everything shut down on me. So I have not been on Periscope in quite some time until I can get all that stuff off. But this morning I'm gonna talk to you guys while I beat my face. Is that okay? Yes, the two Nicoles are in the same room together. So I'm gonna put y'all right there while I put on makeup, but I want to talk to you guys this morning. I want to talk to you guys, you know, I'm here with Allison Bird, Nicole Roberts-Jones, Shay and Trevor, just a myriad of us. I really do hate the weave this time. This weave, this closure piece, y'all, is not cutting it for me. This is my attempt to try closures, and I don't like them. Unless you have the perfect person doing it, right? So all my sisters with the weaves, help me out with some closure queens. I need a closure queen in my life. But anyway, so I got to get my makeup done because I have to get out of here in like 20 minutes. Allison will be waiting on me. She's already beat. So guys, I want to talk to y'all this morning about owning your voice. Owning your voice. And this comes from a conversation. So you guys know there's a lot of things happening in my life this year, in 2016, right? And one of the things is stepping into where I know I need to be going. And that's stepping into speaking, just going to another level. And the reason why is because y'all know I'm supposed to be doing way more than what I'm doing. Y'all know that. I hate this weave, y'all. This closure is so annoying. But anyway, that's another conversation. We're gonna have to make it do what it do this go round. But when you know you're called to do something greater and you get stuck in a place of familiarity, what it can do is actually sabotage your greatness, right? So we were doing a coaching session with Allison, and she said many of us settle for the good instead of pursuing destined, right? God, this looks so bad. I hate it. Anyway, but we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna still make it look cute somehow, some way. So here's my truth. My truth is for some, get a lace frontal without the glue. See, this isn't glue. It's actually a lace, but what happened, the way she braided it, it didn't like make it look good. I don't know. It was not cute. And we tried to get it fixed like 3 times. Didn't quite work out. For all my men who don't understand the weave conversation, don't worry about it. But yes, weave has its set of issues, and this one, I don't like this closure at all. It was so funny. I was at the national convention at TLC, and this woman walked up to me. She was like, I do weaves. Like, in other words, girl, your weave need to be fixed. I wanted to say, come on, fix this weave, child. Can you go up to my room and fix this closure? Because I don't like it. So anyway, but destined, we settle for, we can't tell you look great. Thank you, sweetheart, for making me feel good. Thank you for not wanting to make me look horrible. Hey, Kofi, my cousin's on here. Closures aren't lace frontal. Y'all help me. Y'all know that's not my department. I need some friends in the cute department when it comes to this stuff, because I'm a little, y'all know I'm a geek in stilettos, right? I truly am a geek at heart. So when it comes to beauty, fashion, style, all that stuff, that's just not my category or my territory. I need help. Who's gonna be my friend and help me? Y'all gotta help me, because I am the chick that sits behind a computer and press a lot of buttons. So when it comes to cute, I need some support in that area. Yes, please help me, y'all. I don't be knowing what to do. And where I live in Austin, we're gonna get to the topic in a second. But where I live in Austin is very, you can dress any way you want and it doesn't matter. So we all look like college students half the time. I wear my Ugg boots, jeans, and t-shirt almost every day. Doesn't matter if your hair is combed, none of that. That's why I like Austin, because it's real low key. It's not Atlanta by any means. So anyway, good to Destin. Let me put some makeup on. Good to Destin. One of the conversations we had was many of us get locked in a place of good. Y'all keep track of time. I got to be out of here in like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna put my makeup and stuff on, and then I can just throw my dress on. But we get settled in good. So here's where I settled. Here's where I settled. There are so many things that I know I've been called to do, and a lot of times I didn't even realize it. But I was playing very small, meaning that I would stay in my comfort zone. Okay, and what that means is that I would allow myself to hide in places where I can stay under the radar enough where nobody knows that I'm just living that average life. But I would do enough to get the recognition to see that I'm doing something, right? So, yeah, probably like, Nicole, what are you talking about? The thing is that there's certain things that we're naturally going to do good at, right? Some of you guys have something that naturally you're just going to be good at. And I have certain things I'm naturally good at. But those things are, I'm good at them, but I can be doing so much more at a new level that would challenge me, right? And so I found myself always falling back on what was comfortable, what was convenient, what would allow me to be average in the way that Nicole Cooper knows how to be average, right? And when I say that, that means excelling in a place that didn't require a challenge. And so what was happening is every year I would do my to-dos, right? I mean, my goals. I would sit down and I would say, oh, I want to accomplish this, and this. And I started realizing, man, I got the same stuff on repeat every year. Nicole, why aren't you doing more? Why are you constantly taking these same goals here and sticking them in a new year every year? It's the same darn goals, just a whole new year. And I started getting a little frustrated. I'm like, Nicole, something's wrong. What's going on? And so what happens, guys, is if you hang out with average too long, you might look good. It might come across as though you've accomplished something. Now, for all y'all makeup artists out there that might be saying I'm using the wrong brush or doing the wrong thing, listen, this is not about that. I'm doing it the Nicole way, okay? Because I got to go. But anyway, so the reality is, look, I know people be over there like, why is she using that? That's the wrong way. She should use this. She should use that. You know, all y'all internet experts. I'm doing it the Nicole way. I told y'all I'm low maintenance. So this is how I learned how to do it. Anyway, so I started realizing unfulfillment comes when you hang out in average too long. And I started saying, I'm not happy with where I am. I feel like I should be a lot further along, but I was in this place of stuck. I'm like, why am I stuck? And what's scary, y'all, you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful. Because if you let people give you a lot of praise and allow that praise to make you feel confident about where you are, you can easily become misled about your growth and your purpose and your calling in a certain stage in your life, okay? So what I mean by that? Well, people give you pats on the back. Oh, you're so great. You're so amazing. We love you. And the reality is God is saying, Nicole, no, because you're living on today's calling with last year's gifts, right? I'm calling you to a new place, and it requires for you to do a new thing, right? The word of God says he shall do a new thing, and now it shall spring forth, right? And so I knew I was being mediocre. And T.I. say, I don't want no mediocre, right? I don't want no mediocre life. But I couldn't figure out, y'all, give me a time check. Doesn't matter what time zone you in. I'm on the East Coast. Give me a time check. because I got to go. Allison don't play with time. She be calling me out talking about I'm always late. Allison, I'm not always late. Okay? I'm not always late. Just sometimes late. Y'all tell me what time it is. 7:52. Oh, shoot. I got 8 minutes. These brushes be shedding. Pay $50 for a brush that sheds. That sucks. Okay, thanks, y'all. Keep me posted. Tell me when it's 58. All right, no matter what time zone you're in, I just need to know. I have to use tweezers to get the hair that sheds off my face. So anyway, mediocre. I knew I've been operating at a level of below what God has called me to be. And I couldn't figure out how to make the transition. And so I had said this year, y'all know I started reading, oh shoot, what's she talking about? I gotta check something. This lady, what's she talking about? So anyway, what was I saying? Somebody just sent me a text that I gotta attend to. I'm gonna give y'all a few more minutes and I gotta go. So anyway, long story short, I started praying. Like, Lord, okay, this season I cannot be in the same boat this year that I was in last year. All right. Oh, reading the book. Trying to see, y'all, I'm gonna get my little Kim Kardashian on with the contouring, or however you call it, girl. I don't know what this language is, y'all. I am so not the fashion person. I'm gonna have a stylist in my life, and I can't wait to invite her into my life, or he, whomever they are. So anyway, I was reading the book, The Circle Maker. Somebody introduced me to the book, The Circle Maker. Just a lot of things started lining up. I went to an event at the beginning of the year called Best Year Ever or something like that. Allison Bird was speaking. I reached out to her and said, Allison, I need help. She was like, what do you need? I was like, I don't know. I just need to grow. And I didn't know what I needed. I just needed to reach out to somebody and say, can you help me? I feel like I'm in this place of stuck. I need to get to a new place in my life. You know, I just don't know what that looks like, because you understand that you can only get you to the best level that you can go, and that's where you're at now, right? The Circle Maker author, please. It's on my dad. It's Mark Batterson. He actually is here in DC. Mark Batterson. So anyway, long story short, I reached out to him and I just said, I just need change. I don't even know what that looks like. Can you help me? And me and Allison have known each other for years. We were in network marketing together many years ago. And so we've known each other for years. And so she was like, okay. And we sat down and we talked. And I just said, I just feel stuck. I feel like I've been in the same place for years. I feel like I'm reliving the same year over and over again. And I don't feel like I'm making any progress. And so she was like, what do you want to do? So we kind of talked about that. Long story short, that was the start to my transition. It's 8:55. I love y'all for keeping me on track. I'm going to give y'all 2 more minutes and then I got to go. And so, anyway, I reached out to her and I didn't know what that would look like. I also made a decision. Many of you guys are a part of Total Life Changes. And I made a decision to step down from a place of leadership because I knew I had to go beyond a company. I needed to start branching out to doing some things, speaking and training and writing books. And the thing about that is I'm not leaving the company. There's no way I'll be stupid if I did. But I had to step down from a role of leadership where expectations are on me to be 100% available in this area. And I said, no, this year I have to be available to my destiny, right? And so the best thing that I can do is say, hey, let me step down off this platform and make room for someone else who this is their only goal right now, right? And network marketing for me is my stage of mediocrity. And why? Because I've been in it for 17 years. It's easy for me. And it doesn't, it doesn't mean you don't do it. It just means that I know God is calling me to a global platform that isn't restricted to a company. And I had to make myself available. And it was a very rough situation as far as making that decision because it's such a beautiful opportunity. Stormy entrusted me to be a part of that platform. And so I had a call with her. I'm like, Storm, I think I got to step down. And she was like, talk to me. And so I told her what was going on. And she said, Nick, you know what? I support you. I'm proud of you for stepping out into your calling. And I was like, thank you so much. I appreciate, because she knows. We've talked about it for years of where I wanted to be. And so I stepped down from that platform to make myself available to open doors that would lead beyond where I was. 7:57. I love y'all. One more minute. I keep saying that, right? So anyway, I made that decision and the doors started opening. I made a decision in 2016. I know I miss y'all too, but bigger things are coming, right? I had to be available for a global platform. So long story short, Allison opened up the door for me to come and train at one of her sessions. And I work with Zenobia. Zenobia Andrews is another one of my coaches who is opening up the doors for me and coaching me on how to get from, my goal has always been how to go from 6 figures to 7 figures. Okay. But you know what a friend told me the other day? That a coach sits from the silent but doesn't play. Because when you step into your purpose, everything starts happening in alignment. Exactly. 8:58. All right. I'm going to have to go. We're going to have to finish part 2. But long story short, MMS Trees training still available? Not right now. So I made this transition, y'all, and what it's doing, last night we had a conversation, put a schedule out for y'all. Okay, I don't have one yet because I got a lot of traveling going on in the next couple of weeks. And so, stay tuned. I will share when I get a schedule. Right now I'm on the road for the next 3 weeks. But long story short, we had a conversation last night with Allison because we're doing this event today. And her question to us was, what are your expectations for the weekend? And I said, oh, I'm just here. I'm just available to do whatever needs to be done. She said, Nicole, can I coach you for a second? I said, yeah. She said, she went on to talk about her days with Lisa Nichols. Nicole, please start using, somebody said something. Oh, it's 7:59. I gotta go. Y'all know this conversation is going on forever. But she's gonna be waiting on me and I gotta go. We will continue. How about that? So when y'all see my chime come back on, but I gotta go. I only got a minute left. Ilsen's Coupe and Care Package. Oh, yes. Nicole, please start using Blab. Okay, I will. Give us a takeaway. The takeaway is listen to your spirit and make those big, bold moves that you are so freaking scared to make and intimidated to make and worried about what everybody is going to think about when you make them. That when you make them, it forces you to trust God for every step of that transition. If you stay in a place of safe, it will rob you from your destiny. If you stay in a place of comfort, it will rob you from your future call, the future that God has for you. If you stay in a place of safe, you will live under the radar in the cult of mediocrity and average, and you will miss the assignment that God has created for you to fulfill. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't have all the answers of where my life is going. Y'all probably want to know where everything is and what is Nicole doing. I can't even tell you what the how is. What I do know is that I'm stepping into big, bold moves that God has called on my life. And the beautiful thing about it is He's in control. I'm not. And so you guys are going to see it as I see it. It's going to be revealed at the same time. So stay tuned. I gotta go. Great. It's 8 o'clock. Bye. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, y'all. Bye.